Hey guys, it's Show Ace, and just like the title says, I just went to my first Guilty Gear Strive local, and it's still online like most locals here in the PNW. As far as I know, I think online locals might be here to stay for at least 2021. Hopefully in 2022, we'll start to see some offline locals. I definitely miss those. Anyways, I played Soul this time, although I've been playing lots of Axel in casual matches, and I'm thinking of switching over to him full time after this local. He's just super fun, and bomber loops are super fun to do. In fact, keep your eyes out for an upcoming video. I think you guys might like it. So I learned from previous tournaments that when I go on tilt, I start to make super bad decisions, and finding consistent practice is tough if I'm just doing the tower or matchmaking. So to help remedy this problem, I decided to play more matches against local players. This also makes more sense for this tournament since it'll be a local, so most of the players that I'll be looking for sets with will likely show up in the tournament. I played against a pretty good Potemkin player and a Ram player. Ram still puts me on tilt a lot, but once she's in the corner and on defense, I can kind of keep her contained with good anti-airs and fast ground buttons. So the game plan is to avoid her far-reaching ground buttons and get in, which would be easy if she had to commit to grounded buttons with long recovery, but she has a really strong JS, which is pretty hard to anti-air. In fact, if she spaces it correctly, I can't anti-air at all. I can only hope for a clash at around max range or so. So to approach on the ground, I'll have to dash and 6p to close the distance quickly. If I clash, mashing on another 6p or 5s is a pretty good idea to stuff the buttons that Ram might choose. Her corner pressure is also very, very good, so I had to take a look at that. I knew that there's a gap between the sword hitting you and exploding, so you can take advantage of that by dashing or jumping. Soul can vortex, but without meter, that becomes a high committal option. Ram can fill the gap with a button, but depending on the button, she can be minus after the explosion. So when I'm defending in the corner, I want to FD her 5S, 5H, and try to jump or dash out of the sword. This way, she'll have to guess if I'm going to jump out or dash out. If she's closer and does 2k 2d into sword, FD will still work, but without meter, it becomes more difficult to jump out or dash out. I can challenge with 6p or DP, but if she commits to no buttons, she gets a full combo, whereas if I hit a 6p or a DP with no meter, I'd get no conversion. So it's a pretty messed up situation. But DP RC would be a pretty safe bet, but if I had meter, I should just FD. Day 2, I felt really tired, so I didn't stream at all. On day 3, my internet went down, so I decided to find some more optimals and practice my optimal combos. A couple of weeks back, people discovered that the red RC hit actually scales the combo pretty significantly, but PRC doesn't. So now in order to optimize, you have to find a good spot to PRC. So this is the combo that I've been using for confirms in the mid-range. The nice thing is that you can OTG with close S and get a safe jump with IADH. Another thing I discovered that YRC has counter hit recovery. This is a situation I come across every once in a while. Sometimes people will YRCJH to avoid the plus frames or any other jump normal for that matter. And generally that's a pretty good idea, but if I do a safe jump, I'll land and recover in time to block YRC. So I found an optimal combo to punish that. Blocked YRC has so much recovery that you can start dashing and still punish. So you can get some extra corner push and some slide momentum for your combos if you happen to need it. Now, obviously, these close S punishes will also apply to DP punishes as well as close S frame traps, so it's pretty good to remember. It's something that I struggle with sometimes since the timing for close S, 5S to hit grounded is different on normal hit and on counter hit. So finding two separate confirms will help me be consistent. Also, I had to update my DP RC combo to be more optimal. This is what I'm doing currently. You can actually PRC early enough to where you're grounded, so you can go for a run under dust loop and break the wall for huge damage. This PRC is a bit tricky since you have to delay it, but if you delay it too much, you'll be airborne and you will have to go for a different combo. But if you do it too early, you'll get red RC and you'll get more combo scaling. Hey guys, this is future editor Show Ace here. Apparently on counter hit you can't PRC Soul's DP until you start falling down from the DP, meaning that this combo isn't possible on counter hit, and since you'll be counter hitting with this DP most of the time, it's pretty impractical. If you want an optimal conversion, you'll have to do a fast RC, so you'll have to cancel the RC animation early by going into another normal or special. I couldn't find a good run under combo for HDP, so I just went with the Twitter clout combo. On the day of the tournament, I sabotaged myself by getting drunk before the tournament, which is never a good idea. You'll feel loose, but you'll also let loose a lot more DPs. This local had a round robin pools, and top 2 players from each pool would move on to a double elim top 16. So what this means is that you'll play every player that you're grouped up against, and the 2 players who win the most amount of sets will get to move on. I scraped by my first match 2-0. I played against a May, and unfortunately for P4Straw, I was prepared for that matchup, so it didn't really scare me.
Alright. I was going to RC that. That's fine too. It's fine. Nice. Okay. That didn't punish. Okay. Okay, he grabbed me out of my TP. Oh, he got me. Oof. Alright, GG, bro.
Then I played against Harm, a local soul player. I felt like I had a pretty okay handle on the match, and I think I could have won, but being drunk I made a whole bunch of mistakes, and I didn't play very well, so props to Harm though. They're a very, very solid player. They didn't let me get away with too many gimmicks, and made sure to represent the options properly.
Oh, he got it. Oh, fuck. That's not good. He has bar here. He's gonna take it, yeah. Damn, he took a 2 over me. Alright, cool. I gotta get my head in the game. Fuck. Okay.
So in round 3, I had to play against Dr. Badfish, and they really fucked me up. I haven't labbed the chip matchup, and this was a really, really good chip player. They had great use of chip's multiple jumps, and using it to make me guess when and where they were going to land. That coupled with super strong offense and good reads in neutral spelled pretty much doom for me.
All comes down to this. Oh, his 5K came out first. Are you serious? Now I'm just DPing. Oh, he got me. Can he RC here? Yeah, he can. He won't be able to kill. I only have 1 shot here. That's it. That's GG's. I don't think I'm making it in the final bracket.
My last match of the day was against a Potemkin player. So yeah, I'm pretty experienced in this matchup at this point, and I got by with a 2-0.
Fine. Okay. You stop canceling into that. Oh, okay. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, okay. Fuck. I fucked up the combo. I cleaned it up.
But because I didn't win 3 out of my 4 matches, that means I didn't get to move on to top 16. A bit disappointing, but I had fun nonetheless. I got to commentate top 8, which was pretty cool. I got to see Dr. Badfish completely demolish the competition, and I got to see Psychotic play his super clean Zato. So that's going to do it for me. I think I have to stop sabotaging myself before these tournaments. I know that I'm not quite at the level of top players, so I try not to take things too seriously, but I do want to get at that level, so I have to start stepping up my practice. I think labbing more matchups should be my next step. Chip in particular is going to be pretty difficult since there aren't a whole lot of chips online to play against. Maybe seeking out sets with Dr. Badfish, or any local chip player can help with that. I'm also switching over to Axel, so I'll have to relearn the matchups I knew with Soul. But the nice thing is that the matchup notes that I have can be applied to other characters. I just need to lab out Axel's equivalents. I'll be playing at the next big Levo, so I'll have my work cut out. I think the week leading up, I'll start fixing up my sleep schedule and making sure I'm completely sober before my matches start. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. If you guys enjoyed it, please let me know, and I'll see you later. Peace.